I do not feel like showing up today. I know this is gonna be a banger. You know what I'm gonna talk about? Like, I'm really flowing with what took place today. Wholeheartedly, this is day 17. Okay, I don't even got the light on, nor my speaker. What am I doing? We are live. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hello, gourmetbaes. I am in the building, making it do what it do. I did not want to record today, mainly because I just wanted to rest. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm scratching because them scatters done told me up. Mainly I wanted to rest. However, I realized that this is not the time to really go into that type of hermit mode. Not yet. We have got to execute. So we gonna execute. We gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna execute. We gonna do what we gotta do. Yeah, wipe your face. You better not complain, 'cause it could be so much worse. Pop, pop. Hey, 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 hey. Shake it off, shake it off. Oh, whoa. Shake that shit off. We got shit to do. And ain't that some shit how, you know what I'm saying, that's why you gotta be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because when you get it, I promise you it's about twice as much work to keep it. That's why now, like, I ain't even just be asking for shit. I promise you I didn't baby, I didn't reevaluated some things. Hey, now. Hey! Ooh, them mosquitoes got me. But, ooh, I'm telling you, look, certain things I thought I wanted. No, look, I done changed my mind. Look, I ain't even, go back into the archives. Hey, you remember when I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't have to have it. Hey, look, you know you are in life after survival when you certain blessings, don't even worry about it. Keep it. I say, give it to somebody else. Not pass. Hard pass. Shit, but when they got your name on it, and it just is what it is. But sometimes, jokingly but seriously, like, good, googly moogly. And literally, that's the thing. Like, the more responsibilities, It's not more money, more problems. It's more money, more responsibilities. Because you got to maintain the responsibilities. You have to maintain all your blessings. You don't just get a blessing and then just, magic genie, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do no work to upkeep it. And if you think like that, whoever told you that, get rid of that. As Zig Ziglar would say, that's stinking thinking. Get rid of that stinking thinking, okay? Life is real enough to bless you. Life is real enough to test that very structure that you're standing on. Baby, you better be rooted and anchored, because if not, you're going to drown. You're going to get swallowed up. No TD Jakes, okay? So just make sure. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you've been the piggy with the brick house. Ow. Okay. Seriously. Because if not, what a wave of lessons and development. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, your character will be developed. Your character will be developed. Because for some of those who have not vibed with me, you know what I'm saying? You ain't ever been in my love boat before. The last video, actually, yesterday, I was saying how patience, discipline, courage, resilience, they're earned. Okay. And they're earned when life is hard, not when it's easy. Okay. You got to get your stripes. A blessing is a responsibility. Okay. Okay. So, to clarify, just because it's meant for you, it doesn't mean it's supposed to come easy. Stop thinking otherwise. Okay? It's not going to always be obvious. Comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's one thing that you can do. You can get comfortable being uncomfortable, but you will not, especially over here in this realm, you will not, in gourmet paradise, you will not get comfortable being consistently inconsistent. Consistently running that mouth, but you don't have no actions behind it. There's no fuel behind it. Okay. So when it's true, how you know it's true, there's pressure, because the pressure requires a different version of behavior. Since I have become a successful business owner, I do not operate in the same manner, nor do I carry the same behavior that I once had within my 20s while I was developing and becoming, because now that I am a grown soul, old soul, right? Here, been here for a long time. I truly comprehend that there's a particular behavior that I know that my higher self carries and, embodies. So I must do the same. Now, sometimes, it's been a long time, but sometimes, don't get it twisted now, sometimes a lesson comes in the form of an ass whooping. Now, will I be the one physically handing out those ass whoopings? No. But my team do. That my cosmic tribe don't play about me. So tread lightly. Okay? But discernment is really, 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 really big right now. And I need everyone to really, including myself, like just really comprehend what type of time we on, because the time that we're on really is survival of the fittest. And when I turned my notes, I'm gonna just read you my notes, but it's a survival strategy, you know what I'm saying, to ground yourself, because we're in test ground. Not everyone will be rewarded. Discernment. Now, Aries is in retrograde until December 12th. And we're dealing with Neptune. So that's dreams, imagination, illusion, spirituality, fantasy. Everything you want to believe to face before it's actually already there. Everything you want to believe to face before it's actually already there. Emotions becoming serious. How powerful people really are. Once I stop projecting potential on them. Emotions becoming serious. How powerful people really are once I stop projecting potential onto them. That has been the hardest lesson that I've been learning thus far, because I would disappoint myself, because I would put a particular expectation on someone, and it gets heavy. And it's only because it's how I view them, not how they view them. Because people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. And a lot of people surface level. And we talked about the levels from being surface level to being able to swim a little bit, then being able to, you know what I'm saying, tread in the deep. Then actually some actually able to take a dive. And then once we keep going deeper and deeper, then you start to realize some people eventually they're not equipped with the gills. Imagination can make anything better than what it really is. You know, SpongeBob, imagination, yeah. However, be careful with that. That's why it's imperative to keep the contract of heaven open while here on earth, because it will help protect you and keep you in, you know, okay. It can decorate a dead end until it feels like destiny. No longer survive off fantasy, wishful thinking alone. Look at what's left without romanticizing it, exaggerating it, or making excuses for it. So then after that, then you're shocked. It's the shock. It shows what moved. And Saturn shows what's serious. Neptune retrograde shows what was never clear as you wanted it to be. And had not been in this baby, in this Mercury, Neptune as well, got me, because it was one particular situation, a relationship, whatever it was, I wanted. Baby, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. I was too aware of what was really going on. You're in survival mode and I'm not. You still hanging on to shit from the past. I don't. You don't have the capacity for romance. I do. You see, like, baby, we're not going to be on a teeter-totter. We're not on a seesaw. Seesaw that ass on right up out of here. And then I had the audacity. I called today. You know me, I just got to, push the fold just a little bit just to see if I have access. Not because I want to cause commotion or chaos or nothing like that. Genuinely, bro, I care. But baby, spirit like, no ma'am. Moving on. More awareness. Don't rush the answer and don't force the moment. So with that, I'm not gonna rush and force a moment that I wanted to exist, but baby, that shit don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like 𝘧𝗓, I just had to let that go. Okay, glitching, cause it's like you bothered me with no capacity. How dare you? But how dare I not allow the space? Because here we go. We got to take accountability now. I was so confused and taken aback by how you could just pursue somebody and be so romantic, all of this, and then all of a sudden ask for space. I was like, my nigga, what? Wait a minute now. Hold on. What the fuck? So I didn't honor really the space. Like, no, nigga, we're not taking no break. You just asked me to be your girlfriend and then you want to take a break in a relationship already? No, we ain't doing that. No, hell no. Not knowing that right there, that was already the awareness. Get the hell up on out of that. Leave that where it was. But I was invested. Especially when you know what I'm saying, hit on them soft points. My first date, we going to pick crystals and shit. All my vibes, all of my things. Being treated how well, how I thought I treated myself. Then now, you know, the reality, well, boo, 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 boo. So I'm allowing this strong cycle to show me what is real and what is not. And actually what's finally ready to move. And you want to know what's finally ready to move? Me. And we are. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. There are a lot of things I'm ready to move on. But a lot of things that are moving. Yep, go and get somewhere now. Out of my space. A lot of, hold on now. A lot of things that are moving. You see how the enemy just real quick wanna, hating energy. Ops. Well, I tell you. Can't see them, but you can feel them. But you don't want to out of him. Now, so many moving pieces, so many, you know what I'm saying? It's so much. And I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, man. The importance of really even showing up in purpose when you don't feel like it. Like, you know how they say show up in the gym? Even when you don't feel like it. That's in all aspects of your life, because I really wasn't feeling it at first. But to get that daily bread, to get that daily loaf, Ashe, you see what I'm saying? Ah, man, to receive the daily loaf, it's like I feel so much better, because there was a small grievance on me. You know, I'm going to be honest. I was missing my ex. This had been the first time since shit got weird, you know what I'm saying, that after breakfast, I would call him. That was a routine. I would call. Shit, I called. I ain't get no answer. But for everything to be straight, why are you not communicating? You see what I'm saying? Like, the Most High, the real deal Most High, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck. This is what I know. Okay? So you don't, I'm warning you now, because I like to use as an example. Do not be an example, because I will use you. Okay? I will use you. But what I'm saying is, it does not matter. I don't give a damn what you say, and it's not up for debate, because it's so true. You do not say one thing and act another way. The Most High, for real, the real Most High is not the author of confusion. People that are real deal operating in spirit, the Holy Spirit, the benevolent Spirit, sweet Holy Spirit, nectar, honey, you feel me? You're not confused. And you always back up what you say. You coming right behind. Like, y'all already know the Most High don't play about the word. I said what I said, and I do what I do. There is no confusion. So, with that being said, that is more awareness for me. Like, girl, what was I really dealing with? Spiritually. That my eyes could not see. Maybe blind, you know what I'm saying, a little bit thrown off a little bit, little fumes out there, that I was like, oh, hold on, what's going on? But eventually, like, no, eyes open, all three of them. Like, energy, if it's confusion, it's not of the Most High. I'm finna get on down. Toodaloo. And cock-a-doo-doo, bitch, on me. Because I ruffled my own feathers by not learning. Wow, did y'all hear that confirmation? When I say that, don't be playing. Oh my gosh. But by not, you know what I'm saying, learning my lesson the first time, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't, and let me serve as an example, if you don't learn the lesson, it's going to keep repeating. Same shit. Different person, same shit, different person until you do something about it. And those were two different tones. So tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, drops. It's time to sweep it up. And we've been sweeping up. Survival of the fittest. You don't have the capacity. You ain't with it. You're not going to make it. Not in my paradise. We don't do wavering MFs. We are unwavering in this motherfucker. Joyful. Not happy about circumstantial. Joyful. You know what I'm saying? But really though, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I miss the nigga. I do. I miss him. I miss him. But I know who I am, whose I am. I'm rooted and I'm grounded. I have my values. And right now, there's just, to a certain extent, I can take the I don't have time for romance. I could take that as a spiritual sign for me right now because there's so many moving pieces. And I'm not even finna be where I done told everybody I'm finna be because there's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? And I myself, I have secrets like a motherfucker. Absolutely. Like me and the most, we got a lot of secrets that I ain't told nobody. I ain't told nobody nothing. Nothing. And I'm glad that is wrapped tight. And so because there's so many moving pieces and stuff like that, and it's like, girl, you don't, that ain't it. He's not gonna come where you he's not gonna come where you are. So, you know, and look at me being optimistic and hopeful. Maybe he could. No. I don't know. I don't know. You know, like Elsa, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna rush the answer because, you know, I may not know what's happening right now. In a sense, I do. But for me, that's not an excuse to not at least let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, bro. And I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time. I just don't. So it is what it is. I've taken the lesson, detached the weight. And, you know, today was my last time talking about it because I grieved and shit, now I'm free. You know, gave y'all a lesson about it, you know what I'm saying? Venting at the same time, you know, being honest because that's another thing. And also taking accountability too. I took my ownership. Like I did not let go. And the thing is too, I wasn't angry. I was just so confused. And my feelings were genuinely hurt because but you want to know what hurt my feelings the most? I don't need someone to choose me out of scarcity. I need someone to choose me because they're sure. I need someone to choose me because they actually embody and carry the same capacity that they're actually pursuing me with. They're actually to sustain and maintain, you know what I'm saying, and manage. And it's not about like, oh, because I'm chaotic or toxic or anything like that. No, it's just that I'm just ever so loving because I have autonomy within myself. And there's nothing that I need from you except the things that, you know, money simply cannot buy. And that's time, attention, you know what I'm saying, and affection. And effective communication. Again, it ain't no on and off, on and off, on and off. It's always on, baby. We're always on. Activated. The better it gets, the better it gets. And I'm always ever so evolving and growing every day. And my man doing the same. He's not intimidated by my presence, nor is he bringing up my size all the time. Nor is he, you know what I'm saying, just throwing little subtle hints and shades and things like that because those are the insecurities within himself. That projection and shit, we don't do that. It's an act. Hell no. It's so amazing to ascend deeper into love within myself, and remembering the very small things that I actually do value and are valuable to me, and that are, ground principles and boundaries that I shall keep because it protects me, you know? So I was skimming through my notes to see, and honestly, y'all, that's from a peace lens. Dang, shit about what I said was painful. Why? Scared, scarcity, fear, anger, bitter, or broken. Now, I mentioned those things, but that's not me. I'm speaking from an inner knowing, a certainty, a security, and a stability, you know what I'm saying, within myself. Joy, bliss, and hope. Hold on, y'all. Somebody at the door. Okay, we back. So, yeah, and then at the top where I have the lens, in the Gourmet Handy Dandy G book, what I just said previously, I will not be chosen because you fear losing me. Know me, have the capacity to hold what you ask for, then choose. You know what I'm saying? And I personally, honestly, I did not get that fair opportunity solely because that person was genuinely hurt. Like, you're divorced, you know what I'm saying? And then I learned that even after you're divorced, you had a girlfriend and y'all rushed, and it's just so much. So it's just like, damn, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That was all pain lens on his side, his perspective, perception, and carrying that into this dynamic, into my energy, my aura field. And it was a resist, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, no, man. And that just sucks because it's like the times that I've told him, I've loved on, you know what I'm saying, the wounds and your flaws and things like that. And it's like you're shutting me out, you're shutting the door in my face, And another time I said, it's like you went to the principal's office and asked to change your schedule because you didn't want to be in the same class with me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah. The Most High doesn't send someone. If it was really from the Most High, there would be no confusion. And if you ever needed help, like, well, how do I get over? If you're confused, move on, boo. That's all. And in each responsibility, it's like it's the same discipline. It's just at a different scale. And that's what wow, that's really good, because that's what I had to really recognize today. Like, everything is on a different scale. It's the same discipline, a deeper responsibility. So don't become distracted by things that are not on the route. Even the pit stops. That was a pit stop. But at the same time, the plan doesn't collapse because one variable changes. Just because a variable changes, that doesn't mean you just blow up the whole plan. That doesn't mean like the plan stops. No, you have, because before you met this person, your life existed. What were you doing before you met that person? That's why I made sure to say in those past videos as well, whole. I'm whole. You should be whole. We are not each other's responsibility. We are our own responsibility and coexisting as such. Equal. One. We can't be one if the other one is half. I want a half one. I want one. Okay? So, hey, lessons. That's why we live intentionally faithful every day by applying guided alignment, spiritual mastery. I am just so blessed beyond measure to just share this with you. And while I'm resting, you know what I'm saying, this video will be uploading, and I'm loving that. Just even deep within my heart, this right here, between me and you, between me and you, we're gonna play that. It's magical. Like, I know that this helped someone. You know what I'm saying? So you already know we're gonna have our jam session. But if you've made it thus far, please leave me a heart or a tree. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can get whimsical with it. Leave me a thread because this is sacred business, okay? Or one, all right? Because it's magic. And it's just between me and you. Between me and you. Okay? Let's play it. And I do not own the copyrights to this song. It's all 𝗬𝗓𝗓𝗓, okay? We just jamming right now. Prove me wrong, you will never do me wrong. Whatever you choose me on, say you outside, I already know you slide. When this shit get too strong, whatever you want, baby, just hit my phone. We're gon' start, we gone. Whenever we vibe, this shit get too loud. You need me for your own. Damn, we rollin', baby, you bad, you know it. Look at that ass you go, and I'm crashing for you. Promise whatever you need, you can always ask me for it. Prove me wrong, I will never do you wrong. Whatever I choose, we own. Said I'm outside, you already know I slide. When this shit get too strong, if you're lying, I won't come pick you up. I won't come sit you up on passenger side. Baby, I push you down. I don't ever mix you up with nobody. I just won't hold your body, snatching your soul up out it. Our little secret, that's the way we wanna keep it. I ain't even told nobody. Damn, we creeping, low pro and we sneaking. Baby, don't end this scene. All my time, been booed up on you. Baby, goddamn, we tweaking and we keep it. 21 more than 79, goddamn, we need it. Man, we geeking. I fall asleep in your arms, that shit be my anesthesia. Prove me wrong, you will never do me wrong. Whatever you choose me on, say you outside, I already know you slide. When this shit get too strong, whatever you want, baby, just hit my phone. We're gon' start, we gone. Whenever we vibe, this shit get too loud. And you need me for your own. Damn, we rollin', baby, you bad, you know it. Look at that ass you go, and I'm crashing. You can always ask me for it. Prove me wrong, I will never do you wrong. Whatever I choose, we own. Said I'm outside, you already know I slide. When this shit get too strong, put it on my life. I go murk somebody, I go hurt somebody. No, it ain't right, but I go lay some down. I t-shirt somebody, I don't play about it. Lot of shit I don't say about it. Calling them on the way about it. Knowing my witness, baby, this me and your business, and everybody else stay out it. Damn, we thuggin', drunk in love, we chuggin'. Whenever we hug, we touchin'. If it get wild, I don't never leave your side. When shit get rough and rugged, my cut it, buddy. The young thing on my mind, and I don't want nothing but it. Still gon' vibe whenever we feel that eyes, and me and you nothing but it. Prove me wrong, you will never do me wrong. Whatever you choose me on, see you outside, I already know you slide. When this shit get too strong, whatever you want, baby, just hit my phone. We gon' start, we go. Whenever we vibe, this shit get too loud. You need me for your own. Damn, we rollin', baby, you bad, you know it. Look at that ass you go, and I'm crashing for you. Promise whatever you need, you can always ask me for it. Prove me wrong, I will never do you wrong. Whatever I choose, we own. Said I'm outside, you already know I slide. When this shit get too strong. Say you outside, I already know you slide. When this shit get too strong, just hit my phone. That's how we go. This shit get too loud. Hey! Between you, between you. Woo! Hey, that's how you. Oh my gosh, 9:09 on the clock. That's how you do that there. Hit, hit, why, hit. Oh, man. Life. Oh, man. I say, so what it be. Toodles, y'all.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the